Hello, this is Purple Rosa and I am continuing on with the Elsweyr questing. I am now at the Cicatrice quest area just here in Elsweyr. And yeah, I'm gonna start the quest here and I'm not really sure what this place is, but we will find out.
Be still now. You must save your strength.
Oh, an argonian.
You have come to Cicatrice in a time of great danger, traveler friend. Toxic fumes permeate the air, and corpses walk among the ruins. It is best to turn away now before you share the fate of my dear companions.
What happened to your companions?
We were exploring the nearby Oasis caverns when the fumes first began to spread. Only Najira and I were able to escape. The rest of my companions, weakened and disoriented by the poisoned air, ran farther into the caverns of the Oasis.
Is there any way to rescue them?
I would need to first create an antidote. However, I require samples from corpses that have absorbed the fumes. No easy task, given that something has awoken Cicatrice's dead. They now guard the ruins from any invaders.
Necromancers again. I'll get these samples and bring them back to you.
Thank you for the aid, traveler friend. The undead walk the ruins of Cicatrice, directly to the west. I would advise caution. So much trouble for my egg mother's research notes. I now wonder if traveling to this town was the right decision.
I need more details about what happened to your companions.
When we entered the caverns of the Oasis, all seemed quiet. Then, suddenly, fumes began to surround us. The corpses which littered the ground sprang to life and attacked. Najira and I were the only ones able to escape.
And the rest of your group?
The fumes must have disoriented them, for they ran farther into the caverns. By the time we found the entrance, Najira could barely walk. Even I, blessed as I am with argonian blood, began to feel weak. These fumes are most dangerous.
Argonian blood, what do you mean?
Argonians have a far higher tolerance to poison than other races. Due to the nature of our homeland, that is why I was able to escape. But even so, it would be foolish to return to the Oasis without first preparing.
So that's why you're creating an antidote?
Precisely. An antidote will both allow us to enter the Oasis safely and heal my companions of their weakness so that they may escape. That is why we must work quickly, traveler friend.
Tell me more about Cicatrice.
Once, the town of Cicatrice was a cool blessing within the scalding desert. The oasis beneath the town was clear, and many believed it had power to heal their ailments. The town prospered from these many visitors and the trade they bought.
Why is it in ruins now?
When the Knahaten Flu came to Elsweyr, many hoped that the oasis would heal them. They traveled here seeking hope, but brought their ailment with them. The town was quickly overcome with this sickness. Many died.
Yeah, so they abandoned the town?
They could not. The reigning monarchs quarantined infected towns in order to stop the disease from spreading. Cicatrice was eventually burned to the ground. And so, its people fled to the oasis. Their fate, however, is still unknown to me.
You also mentioned searching for your egg mother's research notes?
When the Knahaten Flu devastated Cicatrice, its people fled into the safety of the nearby oasis. They hoped that its healing waters could cure them of the disease. This effort was led by Nikusha, my egg mother.
Your egg mother was in Cicatrice?
Yes, it is by her letters that I know of Cicatrice's suffering. She was a talented alchemist and hoped to develop a cure for the flu. However, this was many years ago. I do not believe she was successful.
If you believe your egg mother died, why come to Cicatrice?
I hope to find my mother's research and share her findings. It's very likely she died here, trying to help those who had been so cruelly abandoned. Her great deeds should be shared with all of Elsweyr.
Yes. Okay, so enter Cicatrice. So yeah, the Knahaten Flu struck here as well?
We hurt her, defiled her. Why did we defile her?
seems to be blighted. Maybe the flu's still here like it is in Orcris? Gather disease samples. I guess from these. Nope, from the dead. So yeah, it looks like those fumes are coming from out of the ground. We're probably immune, because I'm the vestige. Oh, didn't see that. Oh, so that's all these samples I need, I guess. So we'll get out of here. So this was the town. It's rather small. But he did say they lived above the Oasis, which is... Hold on, let me get up here. The Oasis was down this way, I think. Anyway, looks like they're camping here. Where was he?
Then Najira will go alone. She will not sit idle while her friends suffer.
Please, don't be foolish. Najira, wait. I am glad to see you unharmed. Were you able to gather the samples?
I gathered the samples. Where's Najira going?
She fears for our companion's safety. I urged her to wait, for without an antidote she will quickly succumb to the fumes as well. But Najira refused to listen. I must begin my research. However, I still require a blossom of Arce's Lash.
Arce's Lash?
A cactus with a bright pink flower. It has great medicinal properties. Would you collect a blossom for me? The cactus can be found west of here, in a small glade atop a crag. In the meantime, I'll begin to study the samples you brought.
I'll gather the blossom.
Thank you once more for your aid, traveler friend. After I create an antidote, we can enter the Oasis caverns and rescue my companions. Perhaps even find my egg mother's research notes as well.
So I guess the Oasis is actually in a cave? Which makes more sense than what I thought before. Because the town was built above the caverns. Makes sense. The Song of Kunzari. Huh. I heard one of the bards play that song. Well, at least part of it. So let's go gather this blossom. But yeah, I bet the fumes coming up from underground are unnatural. And he did say something about a necromancer. Well, the undead. So I'm thinking a necromancer's involved. So, Oh, it's up there. So I guess I go around? I think? Maybe? Yes. So, where is it? He said it was pink.
How dare you intrude upon my oasis! Leave this place! Now!
Okay, that's a narrate. Need this plant. Where did she go? Oh yeah, look at that. It's really pretty. Let's go down carefully. wonder if we'll see that Nereid again.
She doesn't want us here.
So yeah, maybe the Nereid is causing the fumes.
Yes, this should do it. My antidote is nearly complete. All I need now is the Arcay's Lash Blossom. Were you able to get one?
I have the blossom, but I spotted a Nereid in the glade. She demanded I leave.
A Nereid? Most peculiar. I wonder if she's somehow connected to the Oasis. But there is no time to speculate while my companions are still in danger. I must deliver this antidote to them. With luck, it will give them the strength to escape.
I can deliver the antidote for you.
Thank you, traveler friend. I feared to ask, but already you volunteer. Make sure to drink some of the antidote before entering the Oasis caverns. And please, see if you can find my egg mother's research notes.
Your egg mother's research notes?
My egg mother attempted to develop a cure for the Knahaten Flu when it first struck Cicatrice. I am sure she kept meticulous notes about her progress. Such research will be vital to learning what happened here.
I'll keep an eye out for any research notes. Huh.
Here you are, traveler friend. Let us hope this potion has the desired effect.
Let's hope. Otherwise I won't make it. So enter the Oasis caverns. So this way. Oh, down there. And I'm dead. Oh, how did I survive that? I should have died. I'm not complaining though. Okay, so... Oh, these are big caverns. Oh, so her research note. His mother's research notes. On the Knahaten Flu. So, search for survivors. Oh, wow.
You must leave here now. The very air is poisonous.
Iokas sent me. I have an antidote that will help.
Iokas? I knew he would not abandon us. You must hurry. My companions ran deeper into the caves. Let them know that I'll remain here, ready to tend to them.
How are you feeling?
I will be all right. The fumes have weakened me, but not as much as the others. A blessing of my argonian blood. I just need to rest a moment more.
Alright, I'll go rescue your companions. So she's an argonian as well. I'm gonna go this way. Huh.
Najira should have listened to Iokas. Thank you for saving this foolish one, Walker. She should not have returned.
No, you shouldn't have. Oh, that was Nikos. She stormed off when we were coming to Iokas with the samples. So we'll read this. Research note 2. I finally discovered why this oasis has healing properties. It's not the water itself, but rather a Nereid who calls these caverns home. This secret may have remained forever if not for our sudden intrusion, for the Nereid seems a painfully shy creature. Clan Mother Abasi has refused to let anyone go near her, isolating the central chamber where the Nereid lives. I believe this to be a foolish move. The Nereid's powers could aid our research greatly. The Khajiit shake their heads in ignorance, fearing that it will only anger her. We argue for many hours over this unnecessarily, perhaps, but tensions are high. More and more of our people grow ill and many have already died. And just because I cannot contract this illness does not mean I am unaffected. So is she immune? Interesting. So it seems like with all these dead Khajiit here that they brought the plague to the Oasis, because look at it. Look at the water. It's just...
Please, is anyone there?
Seems like someone's contaminated the Oasis.
Thank you, stranger. This one will find her way out.
Sure. Okay, so some more research notes. All of Cicatrice has escaped into the caverns of the Oasis. This is only a temporary solution, of course. I estimate that my research should be completed within a season or two. Luckily, food and clean water are abundant. Clan Mother Abasi still does not completely trust me. After all, I am an outsider to her people, newly arrived and of another race. But what choice has she now? This plague has decimated Cicatrice and the town has been reduced to ash. Only my actions can save these people now. So yeah, the water here looks like it's been contaminated. Oh wow, and it slows me down. Okay, don't stand in the water.
Is Bungie to die here?
Not on my watch. Okay, don't like this water, it slows you down.
Did Iokas make this? Bungie must thank him.
You should. So can I go this way, or is it a dead end? No, it's not a dead end. So let's read this third note. So what we got is the clan mother sealed the central cavern where the Nereid lives. But Iokas' mother wanted the Nereid's healing help for the flu. So let's read the third one and see what happened after that. How could I let this happen? I was so sure that I would be able to contain this plague, but even with our best efforts it spread rapidly. With so much at stake, I began to rush with my research. After all, what good is a cure when there are none left to heal? But through my studies I did something horrible. The Oasis, once a place of purity and healing, has been tainted by this sickness as well. Yeah, I knew it. I do not know if it is the presence of so many bodies or merely the aura of death, but the Oasis has changed rapidly. Corpses have begun to spring to life and a miasma fills the cavern. I doubt any will survive past this day. I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant for this to happen. I was just trying to save the town I had grown to love, to save the people who took in a lonely traveller and placed so much trust in me. I'm sorry. Ooh, yeah. I had a feeling that was the case. So we'll try and go back down and get out of these caverns. And maybe we can try and cleanse the oasis of the sickness. Hopefully. But yeah, Oasis is not going to be happy that his mother caused the oasis here to get corrupted with the sickness. Let me pass. But maybe he can, yeah, fix it because he did make the antidote.
I swear, it's not the fumes. I heard someone in the central chamber.
It is all right, Laratan. I believe you.
There's a Nereid.
Thank you for saving my companions. Were you also able to find my egg mother's research notes? They would be invaluable to learning what occurred here.
I was able to find some of her notes.
Thank the Hist. I was worried her research would be lost forever. She writes of a Nereid who lives here, and how her research tainted the Oasis. I see. This must be the root of all the despair we have encountered.
How so?
The Nereid once made this oasis a place of healing, but by filling these caverns with sickness and death, it drastically changed her. She must be the one who created these fumes and raised these corpses.
Oh. So what can we do?
I'm afraid that the Nereid must be killed. She poses a threat to all who visit Cicatrice, and by raising the dead she has defiled many. Her death, Hist willing, will also allow this oasis to finally begin to heal.
Ah, so it's the Nereid's fault. I'll kill the Nereid.
With your help, my egg mother's terrible mistake can finally be mended. Thank you, traveler friend. For now, I'll lead my companions back to camp.
Do you know what exactly happened to the Nereid to corrupt her this way?
Nereids are inherently linked to the body of water they inhabit. The plague victims stayed within these caverns for weeks. Slowly, they tainted the purity of the oasis. What was once a place of healing became a place of sickness and death.
That makes sense. So they tainted the Nereid as well.
Precisely. As the clear waters of this oasis grew polluted, so too did her spirit. Once, the Nereid healed those who came to her. Now she seeks to infect and kill. She embodies the very plague which tainted her.
Huh. So killing the Nereid will heal the oasis?
I'm afraid it will still take many years to fully heal the oasis. But killing the Nereid will begin that process. Without her to create the fumes and raise corpses, the oasis has a chance to finally be cleansed.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I kind of knew that was what happened. At least we can kill the Nereid and make the oasis good again. So this is the central chamber. Where is she? Chevali the Befouled. A fitting name.
Why did you have to come? No! I won't let anyone corrupt this oasis! Not...
You're the one corrupting it. But it was the fault of the flu victims for coming in here, corrupting the water, which corrupted the Nereid. But we had to kill her. Now the oasis can heal. So we'll get out of here. Yeah, this way. And talk to Iokas. Okay, so up here, I think. So yeah, with the Nereid killed, the Oasis will heal, and then people can return to Cicatrice, rebuild the town.
Not good. I was afraid of this.
Uh-oh, what now?
It does my heart good to see you unharmed. I trust the Nereid suffers no longer?
Yes, I killed the Nereid. Were your egg mother's notes helpful?
In a way. I did learn what happened here. My egg mother sought to create a cure for the plague. Instead, she corrupted the Oasis with sickness and death. Everyone in Cicatrice died as a result of that corruption.
But she seems like she had good intentions.
But I did not journey to Cicatrice to seek her good intentions. There has been much animosity between the Khajiit and Argonian races because of the Knahaten Flu. My people are immune to the disease, so many believe we created it.
Huh. What does that have to do with your egg mother's research?
Through her research and sacrifice, I had hoped to bridge the gap between our people, prove that Argonians are not the cold-blooded monsters so many see us as. But sharing what happened at Cicatrice may only strengthen the Khajiit's hatred.
What will you do then?
I do not know. I must reflect on this. Still, I thank you for all that you've done. You saved my companions, found my egg mother's research, and helped the Oasis begin to heal. No small feats to accomplish, traveler friend. May your path be easy and your footsteps sure.
What will happen to the Oasis now?
I suspect both the fumes and the undead will linger for quite some time. Have no worries, though. I will make sure that its dangers are known to Elsweyr. Hopefully, an effort can one day be made to cleanse it completely.
Why can't it be cleansed now?
The Khajiit look up to their skies and see dragons soaring overhead. They look across their fields and see bloody battles raging. They have not the time nor resources to cleanse this oasis. Not now.
True. Then why did I kill the Nereid? Well, the Nereid was corrupted. She had to be killed.
The Nereid was the source of the corruption. It was her power that created toxic fumes and raised the undead. Kept alive, she would continue to do so. Now, the oasis can begin to heal. It may take decades, centuries even, but it will heal.
It's a start. How are your companions?
The foul wind of our misfortune has turned into a gentle breeze. My companions are recovering well. I will monitor them closely for the next few days and see how they progress. For now, they merely need to rest.
Cool. So the Argonians are immune to the Knahaten Flu. That's interesting.
How are our companions, Knahaten?
All is well, Egg Brother. Your antidote has helped them immensely.
That's good to hear.
Iokas, were you able to find your mother's research notes?
Yes. Our traveler friend was able to collect them.
And what did they say? What happened to Cicatrice?
Let us speak of that after you've recovered. For now, you need to rest.
Yeah. His mother had good intentions, but it's a shame.
Thank you for saving this foolish one. She should have listened to Iokas and never gone back into those dreadful caverns. Speaking of our scaly companion, Najira hopes he is all right. He sounds so distraught.
He has a decision to make whether to tell the truth what happened here. So yeah, that was interesting quest. The Knahaten Flu struck Cicatrice here, and his mother tried to help the people here, being as Argonians are immune. She tried to help the Khajiit that were affected with the Knahaten Flu, but her actions led to the corruption of the Oasis. And yeah, it was really interesting, but now the Oasis can heal because the Nereid is dead. So I'm going to end this one here and we will continue on questing in the next one. I will see you around. Thanks for watching.